Peace. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H podcast. Wake your glass up. What's going on, y'all? Happy Friday. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Today is November 24th, 2023, the year of our Lord. The time is now 6:30 p.m. in the lovely city of Birmingham, Alabama. That is Central Standard Time. I told you the boy was on the move a little bit, so I'm an hour behind where I'm normally on for me, but usually whatever time I'm on for y'all. So I'm usually on 7:30 p.m. Eastern in Atlanta, hour behind. I'm back home in Bama. So 6:30 p.m. I love y'all. Thank y'all for already being in here. Already got a couple of comments. Thank y'all for checking in. This is G.R.O.W.T.H podcast, where GROW stands for Gentlemen Reaching Our Wealth Through Healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I am your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell. Right there on the screen. General housekeeping. See the Cash App, you see the PayPal on the screen. Donate if you like. Y'all know how the super chat, super stickers work. You've been in these YouTube streets long enough. You also see my Gmail up there. Shoot me some ideas, some things y'all want me to cover for the show. I've been getting emails again on the move, so haven't been able to check everything, but I promise y'all I'm going through them. Other general housekeeping, take your shoes off when you come in my house, or in my hotel, as I like to say right now. Take your shoes off when you come in the house. Hit that like button. It's free. If you're a new viewer, I came down your timeline, you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That is also free. It doesn't hurt. It only helps. Even if you want to leave later on, that's cool. If I got to earn your subscription, I respect that, but I'm going to keep on cooking no matter what I have going on. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Help me stick and stay in this algorithm. Hold on. Got to mute my phone. I thought I did already. All right, bam. Now we back. Hit the like and subscribe button. Y'all know how we rock. Y'all see the thumbnail? Y'all know what we talking about tonight. Long nose on some Pinocchio shit with a fistful of cash. We're going to talk about this money grab, also known as the Adult Survivors Act. Got one article, but mostly y'all going to get my ugly ass tonight. So we're going to talk about some things. I'm going to be interacting with the chat like I always do. Let me go ahead and hit y'all with Randy. Thank y'all all for being in here.
Lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely. And
bring it back on me. I want to make sure we're good. Make sure my phone was good again. Thank y'all again for being in here. RBN, let me go ahead and get you, bro. You came in here early with this thing gunning. So Real Bravado Network, waiting for it to pop up. Bam, there we go. So Real Bravado Network, salute to TJ. He says, yo, support the fuck out of black men content by passing the plate. Keep it going and add what you can to support. Salute to Kofa. Salute to you, brother. I got you 2 times. Y'all know I don't like doing math in public, but I'm quite sure 2 5s make a 10. Appreciate that, TJ. So let me see who else we got in the building. Take heed with that lovely wrench. Sister says, hello, sir.
You go, girl.
I appreciate you being in here, sis. RBN right back at it. He said, why you ain't got no chocolate chicken with hips in Look, man, I'm working. I just got here in Birmingham. I told y'all, for those that don't know, I'm in the military, moving around, got some new orders. So kind of back and forth between Georgia and Alabama right now, figuring some stuff out. So once I actually get my foot planted here in Birmingham, we're going to see what's up with that, TJ. Let me get back to the comments, man. I appreciate y'all being in here. If y'all see me holding the mic or constantly looking down, guess which dumbass forgot his mic stand back in Atlanta when I came over here to Bama. So I got the mic on this makeshift stand. So I got to make sure it's still balanced and it's not going to fall over. But let's keep on going. Almanaz in the building. Almanaz, you and Messing with Sean were cooking. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl.
I appreciate you being in here as well, sis. Let me keep on going. Gail at night in here, my other Alabama sister. What is going on? Yes, growth. Gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing.
You go, girl.
Appreciate you being in here. Mike with bad knees and the greatest YouTube name on YouTube. I don't give a damn what you say.
Hand down, man down.
mama, there goes that man.
Yep, Gil already know the rules. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. We're going to go ahead and get ready to cook on this, man. So, obviously, it's been on fire all week. It's been the talk of the town, especially since Diddy got hit with those accusations by Cassie. So, I'm going to get into some unpopular opinions tonight. Go ahead and let y'all know. Let me get one thing off my screen real quick. Boom. I might be hurting some feelings. Sensitive topic. Disclaimer. All that jazz. At the end of the day, it has taken years for these accusations to come out. Women are often participants in their own abuse. Gonna use some more air quotes tonight. I spoke about the whole Diddy situation last week. I kind of touched on it. Spoke about the whole Keke Palmer situation. I touched on that as well. And now it's rolling because this Adult Survivors Act expires tonight at 12 p.m. Eastern, I believe. 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. It expires tonight. So we've seen this roll out all week because they're up against the clock. We even had one that was, I think somebody submitted one. A couple people submitted something yesterday to the courts on Thanksgiving. So the lawyers, apparently, the courts were closed. Somebody sent a fucking email just to have that date stamp and that date and time stamp on it, just to say, hey, we got it in before the deadline. So when people went back to work today, or they see it on Monday to see what flood of stuff came in, they have that date and time stamp on there so they can say and tell their client, hey, we got it in. They can argue with the court, hey, we got it in. So now you're just picking and grasping at straws, as they say. Let me get over here to the comments. Hell, Kale's in the building. He said, get to cooking, my guy. I got you, bro. I got you. And JC, what's going on, good brother? But I'm going to bring up some topics tonight. No particular order. Y'all know how I do. First things first, we're going to go to an article from the Huffington Post. Excuse me. Let me make sure I bring that up on the screen. I was getting that blue circle of death a minute ago, so it was kind of moving kind of slow. But I'm going to bring it up so y'all know if I'm looking the other way than normal. I got a whole different setup, as you obviously see. I'm in a hotel, but we still going to cook. And yes, I am getting ready to read.
Read? Yeah, motherfucker. I ain't no criminal. I can't read, bitch.
Let's go. All right, here we are. If it come up on my screen, bam. Where'd my camera go? Hold on, let me bring myself up before we get cooking. I just set this shit up too. That's wild. Give me a quick second, y'all. Bam. There we go. Bring that in. Bring my ugly ass in. Slide that over. So again, for those ninja watching, I do like to read out loud. Again, not insulting anybody's intelligence if you've seen this. So this is from the Huffington Post as of yesterday at 12:26 p.m. The article is written by Sarah Bobolts. So let's get into it. Sexual abuse lawsuits stream in before New York's Adult Survivors Act expires. New abuse allegations have been filed against the New York Mayor, Eric Adams, entertainer Bill Cosby, as we've seen before, among a string of others before Friday's deadline. And do realize, y'all, it's not just celebrities that are being impacted. You got to think about how many day-to-day average Joes have gone on with their life after hooking up with some girl in college back in the 90s, early 2000s, that may or may not be impacted by this. But let's go. As its name indicates, New York's Adult Survivors Act allows adults who survive sexual abuse in the state a 1-year look-back window to file claims that will otherwise be too late to file due to statutes of limitations. So here we go again with some preferential and special treatment for the ladies, stuff that would normally fall out of the range of statute of limitations. They gave them a year, and I think Mr. Michon mentioned it, and I was on the same train of thought. They're probably going to extend this before the end of the year. I would not be surprised if they gave them another extension for those that couldn't find a reputable lawyer and get their claims in, and they didn't know where to go to get help. So here we go. New York Governor Kathy Hochul signed the measure on May 24th, 2022. It went into effect 6 months later, so damn near at the beginning of this year, and it's set to expire Friday, which is today. Scroll up, scroll up. As a result, a flurry of new accusations have been made public as people hurry to file before the deadline. Already the law has been used to sue entertainers such as Russell Brand, Marilyn Manson, and a disgraced movie producer, Harvey Weinstein. Writer E. Jean Carroll was awarded $5 million in damages earlier this year after she used the law to sue former President Donald Trump. Recent days have seen the lawsuit brought against rapper Sean Diddy Combs. We already know about that, who was accused by singer Cassie of rape and abuse over a span of more than a decade. We'll get into that in a second. A case that was then settled. Diddy was sued again on Thursday by a woman, I told y'all, just rapper, in 1991 when she was a student at Syracuse University, according to TMZ. The lawsuit alleges Diddy sexually assaulted her and recorded it. He has denied the allegations. Before, he wasn't even going back and forth with Cassie. She put the claim in, it caught fire in the news. The next day she had a pocket full of money, or an undisclosed amount, as they said. Let's keep on reading. A former Cosby Show stand-in added her name to the long list of Bill Cosby accusers for an alleged drugging incident from the 1980s. I'm 41 years old. I was born in 82, y'all. They reaching back. Let's continue. The list goes on. A former fan accused actor Jamie Foxx of sexually assaulting her on a restaurant rooftop in 2015. A former model said the Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose assaulted her in a hotel room in a volatile rage. In 1989, another former model said photographer Terry Richardson, damn, the screen jump, assaulted her during a shoot in 2004, and a former employee alleged that famed music producer L.A. Reid sexually assaulted and harassed her in the mid-2000s. Y'all see they dropping big names, big bombs, because they're going to, catch the headlines. And, of course, in true fashion, we're here talking about it. It works. But, again, I want y'all to keep in mind of the average Joe. Let's continue. On Wednesday night, New York City Mayor Eric Adams was accused of assaulting a woman. He's a Democrat. My God.
Knocks down another three ball. This guy is hotter than fish grease here.
They just coming out gunning. Eric Adams was accused of assaulting a woman in 1993 while he was working as a transit officer. Regular Joe. I would never do anything to harm anyone, Adams said Thursday morning, and added that he does not recall any interaction with the accuser. In total, more than 2,500 lawsuits have been filed. So that's over 2,500 people, more than likely women, have filed a lawsuit under the Adult Survivors Act. But the majority were not the type that grab headlines. Again, what did I just say? According to the AP, most of the suits filed under the act related to alleged abuse in New York State prisons and local jails. One woman, Alexandra Johnson, said she was raped multiple times while incarcerated. For so long, I didn't have a voice and it didn't matter. I thought, like, who was I? Johnson told the AP. Let's keep on rolling. Get past the advertisements. There's so many stories, so many, not just mine, she added. The Adult Survivors Act grew out of the Child Victims Act. Who did I tell y'all they take care of? Women and kids. A New York state law enacted in 2019 that allowed people who were abused as minors. Now that I can get with, as minors, a similar look-back window to file their claims. Hochul said that the law had forgotten a lot of people. Go ahead and bring it back on me. Where's my toothpick?
Wait, it gets worse.
So, one of the things I was looking at with Jamie Foxx, some chick asked him for a photo op. He obliged. That's all the brother did. He obliged. Give me 1 second. Get rid of that article. Anyway, that shit freezing. So Jamie Foxx obliged this woman with a photo op, taking pictures with a star. Apparently, he got too handsy for her by putting his hands around her and a friend's waist and, pulling himself close to them. Think about how that sounds. Think about how many pictures you've taken with people at a party, somebody you just met. It can be at a friend's house and everybody just take group pictures and nobody bats an eye when the women hug up to the men or rub that front. You get that front coochie hug. She's trying to send signals. There's no rape, there's no sexual assault, none of that. We're just taking a picture. Now, 20 some odd years later, 30 years later, 40 for some, here we are with these accusations for this window. I hear y'all comments coming in. Let me slide over here. Y'all forgive me if it's a little slow. I'm on this hotel Wi-Fi. Where we at? Let me pick up. Take heed says, shaking my head. Big fact, sis. Jay Gray has the hashtag believe all women. We're going to talk about that too, what that looks like. Take heed also says, whatever I say, believe me because I'm a woman. What happened to the whole gender equality? You need proof and this, that, and I'm very interested of this woman saying, hey, he recorded it concerning Diddy. Girls just want to have fun, right? Do you know how much freaky shit these women are now coming out saying? So if they know they weren't necessarily being recorded, wasn't no cell phones back then. So you knew somebody picked up a big ass camcorder and had that shit in your face while you was taking it at both ends, ladies. I'm sorry. So most of y'all were willing participants. Truth told, if you really cared about women, matter of fact, let me go ahead and bring my list up that I wanted to talk about. I said, come up. This shit bugging. Bam. I'll let this shit figure it out. But that was one of the things on the list. If you truly cared about women, and I'm talking to the women, if you truly cared about another woman, why would you let these predators continue to walk the streets? Nothing was said back then. Nothing was said in the last, let's say, 10 years. This was the big push during the Me Too movement. You think some of these cats wouldn't have been brought down? They've had rallies in every major city. They have attacked a sitting president. They have attacked the average Joe. It's so many men that have been walked out of their job over an accusation, or, as I always say, I felt uncomfortable. Now you feel uncomfortable. Now this man doesn't have a job. He got to go home and tell his family he got fired for something he said or a look he gave or something that he didn't, that he's heard other people say in the office, but it was taken as a joke. You can't have it both ways. Let me continue with the comments. But if y'all truly cared about each other, this sisterhood, if y'all truly rode with that, you would have said something before. Why would you leave a predator out there to do this over and over and over and over? Because you knew your ass was a goddamn willing participant.
You must stop fuck broke, man. You must stop fuck man we can't bring you up and elevate you in life. You must stop fuck bums. You give bums change, not pussy. You must stop fuck man we just bring you KFC and they carry you up and take your French V and eat some fucking shrimp pasta. Stop it. It's time you fucking level up.
It's time to level up, right? So how many of these women know these powerful men were just throwing a party? She had the looks to get in. She gets in the party, tries to get close. It's still, women had to make an effort back then. It's not like it is today with social media, where they ass can just hop in some dude's DM, maybe send an ass shot or whatever, and the dude bite for it, like a Zion Williams. Them women back then had to put in a little bit of work. She might have had to blow the damn roadie that then got her to the bodyguard, that then got her in the party, then next to the celeb's homeboy, and then got to the celeb just to say she slept with Diddy or Jamie Foxx or whoever else, or Axl Rose. Because it's not just a black-white thing right now. They coming for all these popular men that they run behind. You heard sis just say it as a joke. You got to stop fucking broke guys. What I always say in the black community, bringing it back to us, it's crazy that a dude with a solid 9-to-5 is the broke guy. So she'll go party with these other guys and then pretend like nothing happened, go right back home to their husbands. Salute to Messy Michon for that $2 super chat, sis. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and catch it. I see it's no comment, just a pure love of the game. Thank you, sis.
These last $2.
Salute for that. But they'll go right back home to their boyfriends, right back home to their husbands. If they're doing this shit with strangers down in Jamaica, Mexico, Vegas, Miami, sprinkle in Dubai, what makes you think they're not doing this with these ball players and rappers? I told you, I got a homeboy in the league. We've had stories. I've met other brothers who have played professional sports. And when we're having these discussions, I have to remind them, bruh, stop and think for a second. How many dudes' wives do you think you hit over your career? How many dudes, old lady, do you think you hit over your career? Knowingly or unknowingly? Women have always moved on some funny shit. They gravitate to guys with power. He has no obligation to take care of them. They know what it is. But now this window opens up because, again, I'm gonna stay on that Me Too shit. This shit caught fire. Anybody could have caught an accusation. You see they got Bill Cosby. You see they got R. Kelly. And the women were supporting R. Kelly since I was back in fucking high school when the goddamn tape leaked.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now they ass want to come out talking. And if you notice, a lot of these accusations, there's nobody named. The defendants, the accusers, they're not named a lot of times in these cases. The men's names are out there, especially the celebrities. But the people that are putting these claims out there, the women that are putting these claims out there, nowhere in sight. A bunch of Jane Does just floating around. Let me get back to y'all comments. Take heed, hotter than fish grease. I know, sis. I've been listening to you cook. I've been listening to Michonne cook on this. And real talk, man, I appreciate y'all sisters having a level of discernment and logic, because nobody believes in SA and grape, and it's not right. We know that. But we know how many of these women were getting ran through left and right by these dudes. And some of them, especially in New York and Atlanta, LA, hell, I'll throw in Houston for as big as the rap scene was out in Houston. They jumped from one ball player to a rapper to an actor, back to another ball player, back and forth, back and forth. I told you, they handing out pussy like Halloween candy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now you have an opportunity to get some bread, because before you had to get the baby batter, had to push out a kid for the dude, right? To try to run game on child support. Now you got a law in place and you got a window. So you had, since the top of the year, the bill we read was enacted back in May of 2022, took place in January of this year. So you pretty much had a year where they could have been filing them back in January, February, March, April, May, on and on and on. 48 hours, 72 hours before this thing is done, possibly, knock on wood. Before this thing is done, 72 hours, you get a flood of accusations. Don't nobody find that weird?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Let's keep on going. Jay Gray says civil charges filed, yet no criminal charges.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Yet no criminal charges were filed. Make that make sense. Tommy Sotomayor voice. Mr. Michonne says present. I appreciate you being in here.
You go, girl!
Gella Knight says nobody else saw all of that. Again, now they're going to get into the payola of, oh, well, these people work for them. The bodyguards were there. And this, I'm telling y'all, I have seen it. I have heard the stories. You want to hear a bitch that don't give a fuck? Listen to a woman that's been in the military. Get a little bit of wine and some hookah in her. Let her tell all her sexual escapades. This is another point I wanted to make. We speak about all this free love and free sex. When women want to use that to rub it in a good dude's face, some guy that liked her and his feelings hurt and he got curved and shit like that, you just mad I'm not fucking you. You just mad I didn't do it. When they want to use these guys that they done been laying up with, whether it's a dope boy, some popular dude that can barely fucking read, but the nigga dress fly, whatever the case. When they want to use these type of men through all these sex parties and shit like that, when they want to use that and rub it in a nice guy's face, they tell everything. Now all of a sudden, this stuff is great. When she enjoys rough sex. TMI, real quick story. Had a chick I was fucking with. She really, I'm hitting it from the back. She really used to like me to bite her. I mean, that to break the skin. Leave a little bit of blood. She liked that shit. And I like to say that I got some good wood, but that's the way she liked to get off. Don't tell me what the fuck these women not into. Who has all these sex toy parties? Women. Told y'all before, if you think about all the people you know in open relationships, I dare you to go ask them, whose idea was it? I guarantee you it was the girlfriend or the wife. It's always the female's idea. I've shared my homeboy stories here before. Shared my stories here before. Who will go to a strip club and let sweaty strippers grind on her? She's straight, bi, whatever the case, because it's fun. We just were having a good time. But let it be the fellas. We nasty. Let us get a passport. I was going, man, I promise y'all, I went back and forth with these folks on IG for like 2 days straight on this one comment I left. Because I told other brothers, get a passport, just try it, dog. Just try it. It's not a fix. You take you wherever you go, but it could be. It could be a fix. Go get the passport. They were lighting my ass up, but the boy held his own like I always do.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
They ain't know who they was fucking with. So as soon as brothers get a passport, now all of a sudden we're ex-traffickers. Y'all know what I'm saying? We're child diddlers. You can make up stories about men, especially black men, especially in this country. You could just make up stories, leave it on his face, and because a woman said it loud, threw in a couple of cuss words, cried a little bit, most people believe it, to include other stupid ass men.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Let me get on to y'all comments again. Let's keep on going. Where we at? Look, talking about these biatches. It's crazy. And I know a lot of sisters feel this because y'all have sons. Prayerfully, you weren't the Pookeishas before, and it took you having a son to know how this, could affect him. Hopefully y'all saw the logic before. I know a lot of dudes move flaw until they have a daughter. Now all of a sudden they want to preach to brothers like Kofa, not knowing I wasn't that dude out there just running through women left and right, just mistreating black women. I didn't have to have a daughter to move properly with women. Trust me, that don't mean I was walking around on blue balls and just holding my dick in my hand. That wasn't the fucking case. I be stroking. Continuing. But you don't have to mistreat somebody just because you're sleeping with them. But it's so many people that are into the swinging lifestyle. This is why it's tough for marriages and relationships to actually matter nowadays, because we've remixed relationships, we've remixed marriages, and then people wonder why they're getting divorced. You see Tiana secretly filed divorce from her and Iman Shumpert. But they went on the Breakfast Club, openly talked about having threesomes and shit like that. It never fucking works, y'all.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
It's continuous. Kofa, do you think most of these women are willing to do all this shit?
Yeah.
Let's keep on going. Jay Gray back at it says, Keanu Reeves never puts his arms around those hoes in pictures.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Y'all can go Google that shit. I would, but again, this slow ass hotel Wi-Fi. Go Google it. Keanu will have his arm like on the outside of the lady's waist. And he go on about his fucking business. And a lot of these cats, you've never heard anything negative about. It's something about Diddy that I spoke on when Cassie's first accusations came out. I said, I will believe that he slept with another man before I believe he was just abusing this girl for 10 fucking years.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Now think about this. Every rumor you hear about Diddy is what? Involving another man. Some other freaky shit with men or some sex part. Any rumors. It's always around Diddy likes back and forth women and men. He's bisexual, whatever the case. We ain't never heard no story about Diddy just drugging women and beating the hell out of them. Not that I remember. Not the Puffy I know. Not the Puff Daddy in the family I know. It may have been some suspect borderline gay shit, but I ain't never just heard him just out here just beating the hell out of women all the time. And then the other accusation with Cassie, he beat her so bad she had to lay up in a hotel for a week or so after he realized what he did. If we know anything about Diddy, Diddy is about his bread. He not about to fuck that shit up for nobody. I really don't see that brother doing all this abusive shit that they said that he did to these women. Sleeping with men? Yeah, I can believe that. Broken tradition, salute the Ron, salute the Drew of the Painful Excellence podcast, but them brothers had a whole discussion on the low-key men on the down low in hip-hop. They had a whole panel on that one night. Guess what? They started connecting the dots about Diddy. But we've never really talked about him or heard about him abusing women like that. Or somebody else like Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna get to y'all comments. Y'all might know something that I don't know. Please let me know in the comments. Let's keep on going. Salute to CGA too. Miss Michonne says CGA spoke on this also. Big facts. Let me keep on going. Miss Michonne says it's crazy, sis. I don't know if you was in here when I was reading that article, but 2,500 accusations. Let's keep on going. Oh, y'all speaking. Look, Miss Michonne says, I believe no women.
You go, girl.
Big brother Dre in the building. What's going on, good bro?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Dre says, damn shame about Jamie. I don't miss the States. Trump grabs coochies and becomes president.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
Now these brothers got to pretty much go out here and fight for their life. Because guess what? Again, in this Me Too climate, the accusations alone, you see what happened to Jonathan Majors. And it was proven, it took months, which usually happens. It takes months, maybe years for the guy to prove his innocence. But by then, how much money has he lost? How many jobs has he lost? They started pulling projects from Jonathan Majors left and right. And even after it was proven that his girlfriend was the aggressor, Marvel is still talking about replacing him. And they're already going down the chute with the MCU because they're trying to force feed women superheroes. Again, this climate where the women can do no wrong. Why in the fuck would you not come out with the accusations back then with whatever solid evidence you may or may not have had? But you had witnesses, but you got a sisterhood. You told somebody. Let me pivot and bring it back down to the day-to-day person again. When we have a child diddler in the family, when we have fucked up shit going on in the family, we love talking about, well, now we want to talk about childhood trauma, family secrets. Who is that child or that abused person more than likely to tell in the family? Grandmama, mama, auntie. They're going to tell another woman, especially if it's a child. They're going to tell one of the women in the family. So who's keeping these fucked up ass family secrets? So how much protection are you even trying to give somebody else? It's the women. And then we don't find out about shit again until grandma giving a deathbed confession.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
But y'all mad at men with an opinion like mine, but you've learned to forgive and overlook and let go and move on from the guys that actually did the shit. But y'all be mad at brothers online with podcasts or these YouTubers and all this shit. I hear all this shit people be talking. But the guys, once again, proving the red pill right, the guys that actually did the action, so many of our women forgive, overlook, let it go, blame themselves. And that's some psychological shit going on. But then when we give our opinion, we catch all the hell. Said it once, I'm gonna keep on fucking saying it. Y'all talk shit about the fuck nigga. You talk shit to good men. We're usually the guys that gotta take it out. And then if we don't step up and do anything, y'all don't protect us. Back to the comments. Appreciate y'all being in here again, man. Thank y'all. Look, Michonne head been spinning. She says, this whole thing is crazy. Michonne head been spinning always. Sis, I've been locking in even if I couldn't comment. Whole head been spinning. She been just going in. Salute to you, sis, for that work. And take heed as well. Where we at? The same thing I just said. I heard you say it earlier this morning, Michonne, when you said you think the law is going to get extended. When I realized what was going on, I believe the same thing. They're going to extend the law because somebody going to start crying. Damn it, I wish I had Michonne. Sis, I wish I had your drop. But I'm a black woman. I wish I had that damn drop. I might have to steal that from RBN if you don't mind, sis. Because they going to go in there crying, boo-hoo, snotting. I didn't get a chance to. I couldn't find an attorney. I didn't know about this. I was so afraid. I had to talk with my counselor first. I had to talk with my therapist. They're going to extend this shit. If it's nothing but another 6 months, they're going to extend it. Let's keep on going. Where we at? Gail says, if I saw that, I would have spoke up right then. I don't have to be the victim to speak up for someone else.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Isn't that the whole thing that all these offenses, these HR offenses are built on? Do you know how much training we get in the military? That's 100% right. The way the laws and policies are written now, you don't have to be the victim. You just have to witness it. It can be a dirty joke. And you over here just walking down the hall to somebody else's office, past the break room, people kikiing, giggling. Hey guys, what's so funny? You just got essayed. You got sexually assaulted or sexually harassed because you heard a dirty joke. When I say women are some of the nastiest, and not all, y'all know that, but women are some of the nastiest people walking the face of the damn planet. When y'all want to get down to the genders and shit, again, sex toy parties, strip clubs, going out of town. We just heard a sister, 2 weeks ago, talking about if you're going on the girls trip and you're not down to hoe, you don't need to go. Last year, chick on the Jamaican raft, just get a plastic bag. They with it. It just depends on how good they're feeling. It doesn't take wine all the time. It just depends. They having a good time. Girl, we going to hoe, we gonna have fun. And my dumb ass, being cool with so many women, I've heard these stories and then watched their ass walk down the aisle a month later, knowing she got at least 2 or 3 different niggas semen still swimming in her.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
And that's 2 or 3 different semens swimming in her that aren't her spouse. I'm gonna start telling. I'm gonna start snitching on y'all hoe, man. Y'all kill me with that shit.
Whatever it is that you and your friends do, please do it somewhere else.
But they will continue to do what they do because, again, the climate, the era we're in. Women can say and do anything. So why wait again until the 11th hour, ladies? And for people out there that want to give pushback or feel a certain way, it's crazy you talk about equality and the laws and everything, but you've already convicted majority of these men in the court of public opinion. You don't think attorneys have social media? You don't think the police have social media? You don't think these judges have social media? You don't think they're scrolling? You can believe these motherfuckers are prim and proper if you want to. Bitch, I've been a paralegal for the last 15 years. You want to hear some goddamn stories? Step behind closed doors in a legal office. When we just sitting around and just talking freely, you're going to start hearing opinions and you're not supposed to talk about religion and politics at work. Bull fucking shit. You don't think the people walk in that courtroom with biased opinions already?
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Y'all keep on.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Let's keep on going. Bam, Michonne did drop a comment. It didn't pop up. Oh, it was a sticker. So I don't have YouTube up, Michonne. So when it pops up, it just gives me the description of the sticker. So that's a running joke here. So I will read the description. Pair character turning around, waving hands, saying, "Hey you," while lowering his glasses. So those of y'all on YouTube, y'all can see it. I can't. Let's keep on scrolling. Look, Jay Gray. Hey yo, what the fuck? Exactly, bro. But this is normalized. The court of public opinion is normalized, and they're going to go back to say, oh, women are never believed. We have it so hard. We have to come out with all this proof. You talking about you let 5 dudes run a train on you, and you only wanted it from 4, and then you looked up in the other dude. If he's in the room, he's going to assume he down because you just said, I'm going to give it to all y'all. And let me warn the brothers, once again, stop fucking with drunk and high women. Stop it. These trains, bruh, stop. Y'all can say I'm lame, I'm corny, all until it's your motherfucking son. Until it's your son caught up in high school, especially college. Because he's so giddy, he getting one of his first pieces of ass. Then he over there with his boy, and his girl and her friend come over. And now everybody down to fuck. We've been young before. This is why these accusations are coming up. But now you're talking about sexual assault versus some shit that ladies, y'all were down for. And ladies, a lot of times, once again, it's your fucking idea. Ain't that crazy? Some shit that you wanted to do, because that's the whole premise of this culture again. Women get to do whatever they want to. Sexual liberation. You done did everything you wanted to do. Now all of a sudden, you get to grab some money off that shit. That's all the fuck this is, man. I said majority of these cases are flat out fucking lies. A handful of them might have actually happened. Then there's that gray area of she was down until, or she changed her mind the next day when somebody found out. But in that moment, in that instant, y'all ass was right there with that shit. You know what the fuck is going on. Michonne talked about it earlier. When you go to these dudes' houses late at night, early in the morning, y'all at these celebrity parties, you go there for the free drugs, the free smoke, free alcohol. You cute enough to get in. You got your pretty privilege until that shit turn around. Now you in some shit that you don't feel comfortable with. You already knew what was going down. You grown as fuck. That shit kills me. Woman's intuition always work until it comes to some goddamn dick.
Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
DG in the building. What's going on, good brother? Let me get back to y'all comments. Peace, bro. Look, Gail says they had them fake IDs back then too. Fake IDs. Again, just sneaking in to clubs. I've been hearing about girls sneaking into clubs since we were 15, 16 years old. So it begs the question, how old, like Dave Chappelle asked, how old is 15 really? And a lot of these chicks, no, they don't look 15, 16, have the conversation. But if people in there drinking, that's one of the reasons Kofa don't drink. Every case, I'm not gonna say every case I had, but every case that involves some type of sexual allegations, a fight, anything like that, drugs and alcohol was the catalyst. It's always 100% of the baseline. And I just told y'all, I've been doing this 15 years. I'm tired of looking at these cases, but they keep fucking rolling in. Well, Kofa, you in the military. Y'all just do military law. Salute Jay Gray for that $2 super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Kofa, you in the military. Y'all, you just had a military law. Like I keep telling y'all, bro, soldiers are people too. Soldiers are people too. And let me caution y'all against something. Had a case, and it still haunts me to this day, that my office lost. It was an actual little girl. She was about 8, 9 years old. This dude was in the military, dating this chick. Mama claimed that he touched her. They started doing the investigation. Obviously, it kind of comes out that he did, because his fucking semen was in this little girl's drawers. State didn't arrest him. Well, they arrested him, but they hit him with like a low ass bond. I think they charged him with like child endangerment, not the actual sexual assault charge. No rape, no child diddling, none of that. Hit him with child endangerment. Didn't do anything to the mother.
But wait, it gets worse.
Stay with me. So the state failed her. The police failed her. We tried him in the Army because he caught a civil charge, and the charges were egregious for us. When we really started looking at the evidence, we charged him getting ready to try to break his goddamn back, more than the damn state where it happened at. We lost the case. You know how we lost the case? The mother got on the stand.
But wait, it gets worse.
Come to find out, she had been doing this. This was the second or third military guy that she always messed with. So his argument was, oh, she's just trying to shake me down for money. She knows I'm close to retirement. I told her we were breaking up. I couldn't do it no more. And she's just angry. And guess what? The people over the case, they believe that bullshit lie. Because when that evidence started rolling out, salute to TJ again, salute the Real Bravado Network, salute to the brother. Your mom's a hoe. It doesn't matter that she's your mom, she's a hoe. So when they looked at that evidence and realized this wasn't the first time the mother had tried something like this. Unfortunately, I still believe this shit was true because, again, the man's semen was in this little girl's drawers. But the mom had a pattern of conduct. So the state failed her, the local police failed her, the United States Army failed her, and her mother failed her. This is why I talk the way I fucking talk. I don't like lies. Part of the reason why I'm in the legal field. I do believe in justice. If these men are guilty of these accusations, yes, I want them to go to jail. Salute in the international, let me put some respect on it, the international Quiet Storm for that $2 super chat. I got y'all in a second. But this is why I talk the way I talk. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I read between the lines well, because that's my goddamn job. Helping somebody else in my office that we have some stuff going on. I done peppered them with questions. After reading it, the case came through, I'm reading, peppering them with questions. Did you think about this? Did you look at that? Did you ask him this question? Oh shit, I ain't think about that. Pull that string, let that motherfucker keep unraveling. You're gonna have to keep going down this rabbit hole. So we can go back. If we're gonna go back, it has to be more than an accusation. You need to start pulling people who were there. But again, like Jay said, these are civil suits. We need some type of compensation. No legal recourse, no criminal recourse. These guys still gonna be out here in the industry. The average Joe is still gonna be out here walking around. And again, what we read in the article, a lot of these cases that were coming out came from women who were incarcerated. So you still got a guy who's more than likely still on the job or maybe transferred to another facility, another women's facility, and doing the same thing. That's not justice, y'all. It's not. Get these motherfuckers off the street. If not, put a bullet in their head. That's just Kofa's opinion. That's what I believe in. I don't do rape and sexual assault, especially with no children or no old folks. And even as much as I go back and forth with sisters, I want y'all to be safe. This is why I want people to start saying shit. But guess what? When we say something, we're hating. Shut the fuck up. Mind your business. How many of these women you think had boyfriends or husbands again, but they ass just gonna go do what the fuck they want to? She got mad at him, so now that's grounds for her to go put another dude dick in her throat and come home and kiss her husband in the mouth and think the shit is cute because she done kept this secret in the back of her head. Get back to y'all damn comments, man. I'm so goddamn tired of nasty bitch. Where we at? Where I leave off? Yep. Yeah, let's see. Bam. Gail says, now when celebrities stop giving out their autographs, taking pics with the public, or even allowing them in parties, they gonna have something to say. You think you're better than somebody, no one's gonna accuse you, and that's gonna piss somebody off even more, Gail. Then they're gonna really make something up. I don't know if y'all remember the salute, Ty. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know if y'all remember the rapper Chameleonaire out of Houston. It was maybe about 5-6 years ago. It was mid 2010s. Some chick accused him of getting her pregnant. Salute Passport OG. I appreciate that, brother. I got y'all super chats in a second. Let me get through this last part. If y'all remember Chameleonaire, Riding Dirty. They see me rolling, they hating. That Chameleonaire. Some chick accused him of fathering her child. They go to court. He fights back. Come to find out, he never even met this bitch.
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
So not only is the baby not his, he ain't never laid eyes on this woman. She went to some show, claimed she got backstage. They did what they did. And now he's supposed to be her child's father. Never even met the brother. Do you think they charged her with something?
No.
And again, something else I read about Jamie Foxx, which I'm proud of him for doing because I haven't seen it. And again, I told y'all, Messi been on it this week. Michonne mentioned it. It's not a lot of guys that we're seeing that are talking about filing countersuits. But I read something right before I got on that Jamie Foxx is planning to. So I hope these guys take heed to that. Start filing countersuits for slander, libel, whatever the fuck you can. Keep your goddamn money, but a lot of dudes don't do that. That's why Diddy did it. Just give her the money, let her shut the fuck up. This shit ain't true. Boom. Now it's 3. Now he's on the third accusation, and we've seen it this week where Diddy finally makes a statement himself. This shit ain't true. Salute Ty again for that. Again, this shit ain't true. Now he's forced to say something. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about Kiki, when we were talking about Trevor Bauer, the baseball player, it took him 2 years to fight through his case. And this a rich ass white man playing America's pastime. It took him 2 years to get his voice back. And as soon as he did, he made sure he came out with a tweet himself and gave a good little spiel on how much he lost, how he had to fight, and then used the video from her recording herself in bed. And then an hour later, she claims he had beat her up. Start recording this shit, whether it's just audio, video, whatever the case. You're gonna be every bitch in the book, bro. Let me go ahead and tell you that shit. You're gonna be every bitch ass nigga in the book. So the motherfuck what? Keep your goddamn freedom. Keep your money. Keep your integrity and your character. Now for you bitch ass dudes out there that are raping women and doing shit to kids and all that, I pray you die a slow death of something. Hope your dick stop working tomorrow. Get back to y'all comments. Matter of fact, let me get to these super chats. Bam. Well, man, who'd I leave off with? Quiet Storm with that $2 super chat. He said, supporting our fellow members of the armed forces. I appreciate that, good brother.
These last $2.
Passport OG with the, I believe that's 800 yen. I'm not sure what that translates to, brother, but I thank you for that. Salute to you too, man. How's your studies going, Passport OG? I'm behind in class, bro. I gotta try to catch up this weekend as well. And my partner Ty in the building with the 99-cent super chat. You still get a
these last $2.
I appreciate that, good brother. Let me get back to these other comments. Thank y'all, because I know y'all don't have to, and y'all always show up and show out, man. Where we at? Damn. Where'd I leave off? I done scrolled all the way to the damn bottom. Shit. Y'all give me a second. I done lost my place. Where we at? Take He says, I have 2 sons and my heart always breaks when I hear about the young men in college. And they having just as much fun in college as some of these celebrities, because they're the celebrities on campus. Everybody think they the next one to go to the league. Even if it's the minor leagues, it's still more money than you got right now. And you still got to, and now because they get these, especially for football, they get these NIL deals where they're basically getting paid. I know some of y'all probably seen it with Deion Sanders' sons getting paid. It's not just them, it's other college football players that are getting $1 million contracts. Literally, I work with a lady. I'm not going to describe what her son does. He plays football, one of the top in the nation, and he's 21. I think they just offered him $3 million for his senior season.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
So before he even gets out of college, these dudes are going to be paid. You don't think in this climate today where everybody's talking about balling out and doing all this shit, you don't think these girls, these young women are on these boys' asses? So now it's going to start even sooner. They're recruiting, even for the sports part of it, they're recruiting kids in middle school for college. Colleges are already vying for their attention, the respect and admiration of their parents, just to try to lock him in. By the time he gets to be a junior or senior in high school, he's already committed to their college. You don't think these young women realize that? Flipping it over back to the military, average day-to-day Joe. It's certain places you can go in this country where there's an active military base. The women in these country ass towns, they know your rank. They know how much you get paid every month. They ain't never set foot in the fucking military. But because they're around that culture, they know. And so many dudes get caught up, especially when you're young and in the military. Again, 18 to 22, your college age years. They got more money than what she's used to seeing. So now he a baller. He a real one, right? He a man, he a provider. And a lot of these cats get caught up. This is how they be nutting in these girls. And now your ass got to pay all this damn child support for the rest of your fucking life, at least for the next 18 years. Then God forbid you get one pregnant and marry her from that little mid-sized city, country ass town. And she stays with you for 10 years. for half of your military career. By the time you retire, even if from year 1 to year 10, y'all were married, y'all got a divorce in year 11, you retire in year 20. Because she was with you half of that shit, she get half of your fucking retirement.
Take that monkey shit out. You embarrassing us.
I always think about the average Joe. Brother, stop getting yourself caught up in this shit. Let me get back to these comments. Got the super chat. D Scott in the building. What's going on, bro? He says, stop playing. My bad. Damn toothpick broke. He says, stop playing. I don't know what I said, bro, but it's been all truth, like always.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Jay Gray says, I knew it. The mammy was sending her youngin' out. I knew a mammy that was sending her youngin' out to the wolves. It's women to do that shit all the time, bro. They groom their daughters to do this shit. They groom them. Guess what? Because she did it. She almost got it. She missed the mark. Let me see. International Quiet Storm says, hey, peace. Oh, y'all speaking. Okay, cool. BT in the building. What's going on, good brother?
Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man.
Says, I got to catch the replay. I'm out tonight. Salute to you and Mama Lex, bro. Y'all enjoy and be safe. Where we at? Bam. With Bravado, yes, y'all got to. Bravado, speaking to take heed, but I want to be there for that one. He says, we got to do another live. Please keep an eye on your email. I'm planning an epic stream. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. You have been going in on your panels as well. Salute to you. Passport OG with that super chat. Where we at? Yep. Quiet Storm says, make sure you subscribe. And it's an honor, man. Sometimes I forget this, but to have Quiet Storm in your chat as a moderator is an honor. He was one of the original moderators and still is over on Kevin Samuel's channel. So if that brother finds favor in the work that you're doing and the truth that you're telling, salute to everybody he moderates for, and salute to that brother for being the moderator that he is. So to go from Kevin, unfortunately, we lost him early, but for him to float over here and other people's channels, man, salute to you, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Jay Gray said, I fuck with Chameleonaire. I do too. You notice he not rapping right. He started getting into tech shit 10, 15 years ago. He saw the wave coming before all the Bitcoin craze. So that's why we ain't heard no music from bro, because he got real money. He went out there to Silicon Valley. Let's keep on going. Let me see. International Quiet Storm said he just subbed and joined Discord Passport OG. I love it. I love when y'all connected. RBN says, because these women get so reckless what they say about us. I don't short my words at all. I'm quick with it. I'm ready for their nonsense.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
No, they do not short what they say with us. Dre right back at it, says, now Chameleonaire again is a multi-millionaire through tech. What I just say. I didn't even read that comment yet. I fuck with Chameleonaire. I love my hip hop. Y'all know I done played my music here and all that shit. I love my hip hop. So when Houston had that big blow up like in 04, 05, 06, and we got that new UGK album, the double album, and Paul Wall and Mike Jones and Slim Thug, all them cats, man. I would just fuck with them just to support them, man. The same thing with that blow up in Atlanta. But a lot of these brothers have pivoted off and become millionaires in other spaces. Save yourself. It can be you too, bro. It genuinely can. A lot of people, again, I was arguing back and forth on Instaghetto. Salute to Mona D for that. I was on IG going back and forth, and this sister just kept harping on the negative about black men, how broke we were, and you know, a passport isn't viable. And I'm like, you don't know who the fuck you talking to. I listen to cats like Dre. I've been to Colombia. I done seen it. I've been around enough military cats. I done did the work myself. Brothers, it's possible. Save yourself a lot of heartache dealing with crazy women. I'm not just gonna tell you to write off all American women, but I love the way that Dre puts it. He just put them in the friend zone.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
If you're still inclined to get married or whatever, find you a solid one like Broker Traditions. Find a good woman, man. She may not be here in the States. Open up your fucking options. It's doable. Trust me, if you can stay here and pay an absorbent amount of child support and go through all this hell and these stupid ass accusations for some shit that most of these women were willing fucking participants in. If you can deal with that, You could pay a couple $100 to get a passport, a plane ticket, and an Airbnb and cool the fuck out for a couple of weekends and figure some shit out. Again, you take you wherever you go see the sunrise in another fucking hemisphere. I'm off that pack right now. Let's get back to it. Gail says, there was a little girl back home around our stomping grounds, Thomasville, Camden, whose stepdad raped her. I think he broke her arm and everything. She got pregnant. Everybody failed her. And again, this goes back to the culture. All these family secrets, what go on in this house, stay in this house. Nah, and this is where I challenge a lot of you dudes out there for that shit too. Y'all love talking shit about other brothers with passports, the red pill and all shit. Now, one of you bitch made ass niggas done rolled up at that damn house, knocked on that door where you know abuse is going on, and whooped that man ass. Ain't none of y'all caught that dude out where you know it's going on. But this is why I push back against the men a lot of times on that space, because they'll talk that shit, but they won't do shit about it because it ain't their business. But you'll bring your monkey ass over here and want to talk shit to us because we have a fucking opinion. An opinion that's based on facts, shit that we can measure, things that we're seeing happen. But don't nobody want to say shit. And then when it doesn't happen, or the woman was a participant, mainly your sister, your mama, your daughter, salute to RBN, your mama's a hoe. She out there just as loose as a goddamn goose. And then everybody want to defend those women when that shit get caught up. Or a blatant ass lie get told and you believe it about a dude who wasn't nowhere in the vicinity. Shit didn't happen. But everybody has somewhere around where they know this type of shit, that's how they rock. When I was around that shit and I would say something to people like, yo, is dude hitting her like that? Just mind your business, man. I stopped kicking it with him. That fucking simple. I don't need to be in the same room with that hoe ass nigga. Plain and simple. Because I'm the dude to fight. I'm not trying to lose my life or my freedom over protected being this white knight and shit like that. But I can't allow that shit in my presence and not at least say something. Because you won't be that next bitch coming out hollering about nobody protected me. No. Kofa said something. Your ass 9 times out of 10 defended that motherfucker. I'm not finna lose my life and my freedom trying to protect your ass, especially after I've said something and that first time it's done. Yeah, Shawty, I'm not finna lose those two things, my life and my freedom. Fuck that. Or my goddamn money. Again, not my business. I'ma slide the fuck off because I tried. But there's a lot of you bitch ass dudes out there that talk that shit. You don't even fucking try. Let me just keep on sliding. Got an Indigo Flow in the building. What's going on? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Let me keep going. Jay Gray says, I hope a lot start filing countersuits. Me too. Gail says she was so little she started hemorrhaging. That's how they found out she was pregnant. My God. When you taking advantage of people like that, man, I don't have nothing for you. I don't have nothing for you. I try to watch my mouth on here as much as I cuss. The shit that I really, really want to say, I got a career to think about. Got a YouTube career I got to think about. But some of these guys should not be walking around safely. I'll leave it at that. Take Heed says, facts. Brothers, foul. Jay Gray says, I hope a lot of them, start counting soon. Yeah, you had put that. RBN said he remembered that. I think you're talking about Chameleonaire. Yep, I hope they die slow there, bro. Hope the dick fall off in the toilet. Real fat. Look, get. I appreciate you, Gail. Gail did the math for me. She said $800 yen equals $5.35. I appreciate that, Passport OG. I forgot to hit you with it, bro. Again, I don't like doing math in public, especially numbers that I don't fucking know. And somebody else just hit me with a super chat. Let me see, who was that? Let me scroll up. That was Indigo. Just for the love of the game, brother. I appreciate you.
These last $2.
Let's keep on going. I missed a comment from somebody. Oh, Blood Crow in the building. Look, RBN says that's some bullshit. Half Kofa? Yeah, bro. And it's not just the women, it's the men too. Whoever the military member is, their spouse is entitled to half of their retirement if they stayed with them for half of their career. I got a dude right now, and this isn't the first time. I've seen it several times. So I've seen it happen to women too, but it's an older cat right now. He was afraid to retire. He stayed around an extra 2 years just to try to stack up some money for himself through his check so he could go ahead and pay some stuff off ahead of time because he knew they were getting ready to hit him because of his divorce from way back. Now his wife done moved on, got remarried, got a better job and all that shit. She still get half of that check. The only thing that he has is half his check, his actual military retirement check, and his he gets to keep his whole VA benefit. She can't touch that. But this is the other part. He also worked as a federal civilian during the time that he was in the military. He like me. He was in the Army Reserve, weekend warriors, we do what we do, and worked as a federal civilian. Some of those federal jobs are tied into military service. So not only is she entitled to his military retirement, she's entitled to half of his federal civilian retirement as well. The only thing he gets to keep wholly for himself is his VA disability. Again, that's just the rules, that's the law. Gender be damned, but I see it happen to men so many times, and these women know how to go poke that bear. A lot of times as men, we be like, man, I don't want no money from no woman. You a goddamn lie.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Y'all ass wanted equal rights, you damn sure finna fucking get them fuck around with this one. Where's my damn button?
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
And I had to learn that shit the hard way. Watching other men and almost going through that shit myself, women are fucking ruthless. Don't believe me? Go talk to a woman that got a teenage son around 16 when she really think or might know that he fucking, and now she got to worry about whether she got to be a grandmama a little bit too early, because they going to keep it real with their son. They lie to us. But she going to tell the truth to her damn son on how women move. Again, TJ, like you said, brother, hoe ass mamas. I'm just leave that there. But yeah, half, bro. Blood Crow says, yep, he ain't BSing. I know a few brothers going through it right now. Back to that military. RBN says, wow, bro, bro, I'm telling y'all. And yes, I've seen ladies get finessed like that too while they talking shit. Take a tour overseas or whatever, or she take a trip overseas, meet some foreign guy, bring him back, get the green card for him, and get that green card and then move his real family over here. So when sisters are talking that shit about passport bros, it happened to women too. Y'all get finessed out y'all shit all the time simply because that motherfucker got good dick. And you let him off coming from another country and he got good dick and he got a little accent on him. You don't put none of that, you don't apply none of that motherfucking pressure that you put on the average day-to-day brother. Let me get another goddamn toothpick. Pardon me. Now we're back. But y'all don't put none of that pressure that you put on the average day-to-day Joe here, but give these cats free reign to do what the fuck they want and then be hollering about you heartbroken, I don't know, and I don't trust none of these men. Keep on fucking around. Quiet Storm says, absolutely. You crushed it on Obsidian Panels and Dr. Tiasan Johnson. That's where we first met. Yes, sir, brother. I appreciate you, dog.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Mo on the go in the building. What's going on, sis?
You go, girl!
She says, that's so sad, talking about the little girl that Gail and Knight mentioned. Appreciate you being in here as well, sis. That is sad, man, and it really pisses me off, especially when it happens to children and don't nobody protect that little girl. Spoke in the city. Let's keep on going. Where we at? Got that super chat, got that. V-Ben Israel, he says, grandmama is a hoe and don't wear no drawers. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We almost out of here, man. I didn't have a lot of videos. I just wanted to come and just actually talk to y'all tonight. Let me keep on going. Where we at? Yep. Take heed, equal rights. This is what women have fought for, right? White women started fighting for this shit. Black women follow right behind them. And again, not all. We got women like, sisters like Take Heed and others that got some goddamn sense, but we fighting an uphill battle, y'all. As I tell a lot of brothers, just open yourself up to different options. Where we at, everybody speaking. I'm gonna pivot real quick. We're gonna go back to, I'm gonna share this screen. I was bumping some Outkast earlier. I wanna go to this line that Big Boy said. Where we at? This is from Outkast. That track from AT Aliens called The Mainstream. Let me see. I'm gonna slide this over. I'm gonna increase it. I think. Bam. Hold up. There we go. So in this line, this Big Boy has the best flow in hip hop ever, hands down. My opinion. You ain't gotta like it. Fuck you. But in this line right here, he says, "Oh what? You don't want me to call you slut? Then why you fucking all them niggas, letting them all up in your guts? But see that AIDS, I'm afraid. That's why I play the quiet role. I lay in the cut every month, thinking I let that fire roll. He gonna let her ass pass on. Every month. Notice when his child support come out, every month. I lay in the cut every month, thinking I'll let that fire roll. It ain't even worth it. Like chimneys and smoke signals, maybe peace signs even. Peace pipes even. My partners call me Big Boy and my name is not Steven. In the mainstream home team, banging with these hits in the mix, flowing like some motherfucking swordfish." But those couple of lines right there, that's what I really wanted to get into. You don't want me to call you slut? Then why you fucking all them niggas, letting them all up in your guts? But see that AIDS, I'm afraid. That's why I play the quiet role. I lay in the cut every month, thinking I'll let that fire roll. I'm gonna bring it back on me. We ain't even finna play with that, y'all. You got it. This again, like somebody said earlier, who else was around? Other people were around during that time frame that all this stuff happened. Allegedly. Accusations, allegations. Allegedly. Other people were around, other women were around. So it begs the question. How much do y'all care about women? How much do y'all care about women's safety? If you're letting these predators just prance their ass around. Hold on, let me bring this other screen back up. Matter of fact, I can, bam. Yeah, I can exit out of that. How much do y'all actually care about women? Realistically. If you're letting these guys go on, because it's not just a woman that claimed that it happened to her. If it actually happened, then predators have habits. They keep preying until they get killed. Till a hunter, the system, jail, or they actually get murked trying to grape somebody. It just amazes me the way that we handle this stuff. When there's evidence, a lot of these dudes do get off. I'm not gonna cap. When it's an accusation, a lot of these, that's when we going hard. When it's an accusation, we go harder when it's a fucking accusation versus when some shit actually happens. We can look at chapter and verse, a timeline of events, and deduce. I know that's public opinion as well, but deduce this is a good possibility this shit took place. But all this other stuff they talking about, I don't believe it. Jamie Foxx taking a picture. Now you run the HR and people are taking it serious. Let me warn the brothers mainly, but the sisters as well. Y'all got sons, nephews, brothers y'all care about and stuff like that. Or even for y'all. One thing I learned working in the legal world, you can sue anybody for pretty much anything at any time. It doesn't mean you're going to win, but you can sue them. So you get to shit on somebody's name if you want to, and it doesn't have to be nowhere near the truth. And then again, when these women are found out to be liars, nothing legally happens to them. The only recourse is maybe filing a civil suit. I know we talked about that tonight, brothers filing countersuits and stuff like that. Now for the celebrities, that might be a viable option. Some of them don't even want to do that. Why? They want to get back to work, or they have to still fight for their career. So sometimes it's not even a viable option for them, because now you just add an insult to injury, because maybe something did happen. We love saying that. Well, why would a woman come out and say that? He did something. Something could have been a word, could have been a genuine argument. They just don't get along as people, but she get to hide behind her fucking box. Now all of a sudden she a damsel in distress. I talked about what's my boy name was on the Shy the first couple of seasons. Damn it, somebody help me out in the chat. They got kicked off the Shy, and they started talking about he was mistreating women and shit like that. Come to find out, nothing sexual happened, nothing violent happened. He had an argument with a woman on set that ended up getting fired herself. She wasn't even on the show. She was like a stagehand or whatever. She ended up getting fired herself later on because she was so toxic. But she made sure she got him out there because he called her a bitch. She was being disrespectful. He got tired of that shit. He said he let it slide 2 or 3 times, and then he went the fuck off that particular day. Slide to y'all comments real quick. Where we at? Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Take Heed says, I don't like the facts that they wait 8, 10, 20, 30 years to say something. Me either, sis. That's been my whole stick this whole time. And then you want to go back to the Bill Cosby days, and salute EJ, I appreciate that, bro. You want to go back to the Bill Cosby time frame way back then, maybe it wasn't no recourse. But they was fucking like jackrabbits back in the 70s and 80s. All the free-flowing pills and cocaine, y'all think shit bad now. AIDS wasn't even a thing. HIV wasn't a thing back then, so you know everybody wasn't strapping up. I just read that line from Big Boy. But that AIDS, I think I'm gonna let that fire roll. I'm gonna just pass. There's too many diseases out here. So now people got to worry about diseases and kids and accusations. You don't think they was on that shit? You don't think the women was on that shit back then? Trust me. Salute to TJ again. Your mom's a hoe. It don't matter that that's your mama. You feel how you feel about your mama. But your mom's a hoe. Why you think you and your brothers and sisters don't look alike? Your mama 50, 60 some years old, still don't have no motherfucking man. She was with the shits back then, bro. Grow the fuck up. That's mainly for a lot of men, because a lot of dudes will defend their mama tooth and damn nail. And as I've said here, like I've said other places on and off this damn YouTube space, a lot of these guys are going to side with the women. They're not going to hold these women nowadays accountable verbally or legally or any other way, because to hold these women accountable, they have to hold their mama accountable because she was on the same shit. Get back to the comments. Where we at? Let me pick up. EJ with that $2 super chat. He says, these last $2. I got you, bro.
These last $2. Last $2.
Yep, that's right, Indigo. It was Jason Mitchell from The Shot, the brother I was talking about. I did a show about him. So we really haven't seen him back in the limelight anymore. And bruh was a great actor. The Shot was really revolved around his story. But the chick that he was on set with, he got into that argument with the stagehand. Then the chick that played his girlfriend in the show, she said she felt uncomfortable around him. That's all it took. And she had to have her boyfriend come stand on the stage or whatever like that. Or be at their filmers when she did scenes with him. Because she felt uncomfortable. That's all the fuck it take. You may not like the cut of my face. You may not like my jokes, my sense of humor. It don't have to be anything sexual. You just may not like me as a person. Now you feel uncomfortable. Stay the fuck away from those people, bro. Stay out of those spaces. That includes your own goddamn family. Don't put yourself in a position where you know somebody's gonna be pissed off or just start taking jabs at you and throwing shit at you, and then y'all start bumping heads. Then that's another problem. Protect yourself, dog. Let me keep on rolling. Mo with the tears. I don't know what I said or what somebody else said in the chat. I might have missed it. Let's keep on rolling. Everybody speaking. Appreciate y'all. I love when y'all interact. Y'all know that. Take Heed says, yes, the 70s and 80s were a free-for-all.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Oh, thought I saw something else on the screen I missed. Keep on going. Take Heed says, pussy was like giving away candy in the 70s. I said it all the time. They handing out pussy like Halloween candy.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Then HIV came, scared a lot of people. Kind of switched up, slowed down a little bit in the 90s. Picked right back up after gangster rap blew up. All this free sex and love, and women can do whatever the hell they want to. It's crazy. Women can do whatever the hell they want to, but take accountability because they don't want to. Or get held accountable by other people because the women reject accountability. They can do everything else on the sun. They mother queen goddess of the earth, especially black women, I'm talking about our community, can do everything under the sun, but take accountability for their actions. can accept the consequences of their actions. Ladies, I almost forgot.
This is letter L, upper and lowercase letter L.
Hold that. Let me slide back over here. Indigo dropped something. He says, the quality of the Chi went down after the first couple seasons, but it really fell off when they killed Jason Mitchell's character abruptly. I did too, bro. I pretty much hate watched after that. I just kept up because I was invested in the story, so I started paying more attention to the kids' timeline just to see. It's just cool seeing them grow up. That's pretty much it. Uncle Kofa watching the Chi just because of the kids. Pause, no weird shit. I just like seeing the kids grow up and go through their growing pains. Where we at? KP from KC in the building. What's going on, good brother? He said, man, brothers better take heed and get that blue book with global entry. If I wasn't married and happy, I'd get the hell out of here.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Bruh, global entry is next on the list. Got the passport. I started thinking about global entry this last time after I come back from Colombia. I was like, I need that global entry. I was in a real long line one time on the way back. And after the vacation, you tired. So tears what it is. Take heed says no accountability at all. And it's something that Medium Man said, you really can't hold these women accountable. We have no measurement to hold them accountable. And the brother is 100% spot on. When I say verbally accountable, I just mean saying something. Call out that bullshit. Cause again, like one of my homeboys, he was talking to this chick and she was, getting jazzy at the mouth. And he was like, look, I ain't got to deal with you. What you gonna do? Fuck me less?
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
You already talking that shit. We not sleeping together. So why in the hell would I watch my mouth around you? Why would I curve my conversation to spare your goddamn feelings? Keep on going. that letter L, y'all stupid. King of Oneself 77 in the building. What's going on, good brother? I appreciate you being in here. Indigo Flow says, yeah, the kids are the best part of the show, mainly Kevin, Jake, and Papa. I don't like some of their friends, their girlfriend. Me either, bro.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
We here. I really think they putting these little girls out there a little bit too fast for me. But that's the trope and the trait that the Chi took. Went to the LGBT, the feminism, and of course the young men either thugging or just completely oblivious to life, but the girls got their shit together. But I'm not gonna get on that tonight. KP says, Kofa, Google the appointment scanner for your area so you can get an appointment to do the global entry. Is worth it. Do it, bruh. Say less. I'm there.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Appreciate it, bruh. Look, Dirt Boy in the building. Hadouken. My man, stupid. You dumb, bruh. I appreciate you being in here with the $2 super chat. So you know I got you.
These last $2. Last $2.
Man, I appreciate y'all. Those that may have come in late, man, we getting ready to get up out of here. Go back, watch the replay. This was just a dialogue and discussion, man. I had to get this off. I used that thumbnail on purpose, that liar, that Pinocchio nose with a fistful of cash. A lot of these accusations are just money grabs. We read a article from Huffington Post kind of detailing, the time frame and the different celebrities that's been accused and, facing allegations. I pray Jamie Foxx does go through with that countersuit. Again, the celebrities, a lot of them have the option because they have the money. Some of them aren't going to take the option because they just want to go back to work and clear their name. But they have the money to if they want to. The average dudes that are named in this suit, wherever they may be, because we know what's going to flood the headlines, wherever these average guys are, they may not have the money to file a countersuit because you still got to get a good ass attorney and pay court fees. So if they take a loss, whether it's civilly, legally, or going back in there to fight for them damn selves, they could still have to hold a L.
This is letter L, upper and lowercase letter L.
Trying to bring it back on me. Wait a minute. There we go. Back on me. Some of them brothers just gonna take a L with that shit, man. All simply because
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some chick was in a bind, or girls just want to have fun. Now they got an opportunity to get some money because they never got pregnant by these celebs. They was never fucking with them long term. They was a jump off. They was the fun girl. They was at the sex party, whatever the case may be. And now she get to circle back and get some bread from 10, 20 years ago and be set for life. It's going to be interesting seeing how this play out. But again, like Mr. Michonne said, I really do believe they're going to extend this shit. We just got to see how it plays out. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. We good. Get back to y'all comments one more last time. Then we're going to roll out. Where we at? Look, Jay Gray. Oh, that was earlier. He said, believe all women. That was that hashtag from earlier. That's where we're at. And again, because they didn't file during that time frame when that shit was really hot, I have a lot of questions, man. I got a lot of questions. I don't believe none of this shit. Until you come out with these old VHS tapes and something like that. And I mean the actual, like the R. Kelly sex tape. Just call it what it is. Until I see one of them damn videos, I don't believe this shit. Don't show me no video where Diddy was talking to somebody and the chick was in the background and all that shit. You see what happened to Pac. You see what happened to Tyson. By the grace of God, there's still sisters that believe they are able to tell. That's why Take Heed is important. That's why Gail is important. That's why Messy Michonne is important. The other sisters, Mona D, almond eyes that can see all this bullshit. A woman know a woman, y'all. It's good to have solid ass women's around. Women on your team. Getting tongue tied. It's good to have good women on your team and around you, because they know when these bitches lying. Get to these last few comments. Gail says, I hate the fact that when women hold other women accountable, men will only have your back depending on who the woman is, knowing she is in the wrong. True. It's a lot of brothers that do that, sis. It's, again, a lot of times men don't operate in logic. A lot of men are looking through the eyes of their mother and their grandmother. TJ has done some excellent lives on that. It's a lot of weak ass men, but they look good because they take real good Facebook pictures during the holidays in the matching pajamas. So you think them a solid ass men. When the truth is, if they want to get on the internet, they got to ask their wife, can they get their nuts out of her purse?
Got it! It's hotter than fish grease.
They ain't cut like that for real, for real. They'll come up here and argue with other men all day because they're looking at life through the eyes of their mother. My mama, my mama, my mama. Keep on going. Where we at? Take Heed says, thank you, sir, for another wonderful show, sis. Thank you. You've been cooking lately. Sheila in the building. What's going on? Sheila says, I don't know what the hum is for, sis. I don't know what I said, but I know what I said, and I know it was the truth. But I don't know what I said to make you scratch your head. And now you in a bind, huh? Too bad. That's the other thing. Fuck her. Let her figure it out. Because if you don't help her out, she gonna find somebody else who will. The system, a homegirl, a family member. Stop putting yourself in these positions, brother. You in a bind? Figure that shit out, y'all. KP says, these hoes be lying. Big facts. Where my damn? Nope. Oh, wrong.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Big facts. KP says, salute to the brothers in the chat. Sheila says, facts. Appreciate you again, sis. KP says, appointment scanner, pay the fee, and they text you open appointments in your area. All right, bet. I'm gonna check that out when I get off of here. Yes, before everybody roll out, man, please hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Bring other people. Don't be afraid to share this content. If somebody cuss you out, bring them over here. I'll open up the panel so I can cuss them back out for you if it's a family member and you're not trying to go down that road and have weird, awkward family dinners going forward. But Kofa got you. You got me, I got you. So bring new people over here. Look, Almanai says, and they mama a hoe. Big facts. We're going to end on that note. Appreciate you, Almanai. I appreciate everybody being in here, man. We getting ready to slide. Thank y'all for dealing with me, man. I know I haven't gone live in over a week. I think it was not this past Monday, but the Monday before last. So here in Birmingham, catching y'all up. That's why I'm in this hotel. I'm gonna be doing some bouncing back and forth. The show is gonna look different. I got to figure all this shit out. It may not get back to any type of normalcy on a schedule until like after the top of the new year. Let your boy figure this out, but y'all here rocking with me. So I know y'all love me, even though y'all haven't seen me in a while. I still love y'all. We still gonna cook. We gonna circle back to this one because I'm sure it's not done. We're gonna see how many of these cases actually make it through next week, because again, the cutoff is in 3 hours. So we'll see how this roll. Again, let me see. KP said you just sent that to my email. I'm gonna check it out, brother. Let me do one more thing before I get off of here. Check my Cash App, because sometimes I forget. Greg sent me some. Salute to you, Greg, for the $5 super chat, brother. I got you. So I didn't forget this time. He sent it to me. One last thing. I talked again to Auntie Sean's daughter, Kalila, my bad. I talked to her the day before Thanksgiving. So what I'm going to do, I said I was going to hit the sisters up, but I think the best thing to do, because she had to rush and we had, a quick little conversation. So she pretty much had to do the heavy lifting outside of her, other family members and stuff to make sure Auntie Sean got, laid to rest. So she had to do a lot of heavy lifting. That's why there was no online obituary. We really didn't get a place to send flowers. She sent me the address to send flowers, but she had to do the funeral so quick. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to collect that money from that particular night, because I was going to get with the sisters, Mona D, Take Heed, Gail, y'all sisters, and just see, what she might like. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is just shoot her the money, let her spend the house she sees fit. She lost her mother, her first Thanksgiving without her, but she's doing all right. So I am still in contact with her. So y'all know if I rock with you for real online, I rock with you for real offline. Y'all hit me up. I love y'all. Ain't shit you can do about it, like I always say. But I think I'm just gonna take that money we collected for Auntie Sean that night, and I'm gonna just shoot it to her in the Cash App and let her spend it for her holidays how she wants to. Go get her hair, nails done, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But I thank y'all for rocking, and as soon as I do that, I am gonna let y'all know and show y'all receipts, because I'm still holding on to that bread from that night. So I just didn't know, between the move, holidays for myself, my family, and all that stuff. So I did talk back with her. We're still in contact. She does answer when I call. So just want to let y'all know that I didn't put out the sympathy card just to get some money for Auntie Sean. But RIP to Auntie Sean. I think I got another super chat that came in real quick. Want to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Got Passport OG. Got my boy Durf. RBN hit me again with the $2 super chat.
These last $2.
Salute, brother. Got you for that. And one more time for Auntie Sean.
These last $2.
So definitely. It's still, big facts, bro. We still own it. Not gonna leave off of it. We still love her. We still miss her. Peace, everyone. RIP Auntie Sean. Yes, rest in power, Auntie Sean. She would be on these hoes' neck right now. My God. I can only imagine. Man, we finna get off this thing. I don't know when I'm gonna be back live. I'm trying to get more consistent over the next couple weeks, but it's still gonna look a little bit different. So y'all forgive me. But thank you for rocking with me tonight. Again, this has been G.R.O.W.T.H podcast, where growth stands for gentlemen reaching our wealth through healing. This is where we help men find a positive fuck it. I have been your humble host, Kofa, K-O-F-A, not coffee, not kufu, not Kofi, or any variation thereof. Kofa rhymes with sofa. Easy to say, easy to spell, right there on the screen. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Like I always tell y'all, thank y'all for the Cash Apps and the PayPals. But again, I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. As always, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace.